shopping time. I wish you can all see how my husband is or hear how he is. He's quite entertaining. He's very funny, but he's also very private and shy. Talk to you later. Check this out. They've got a new product out. Basically, it's all pre-washed, cut, and ready for you to put together. It even comes with the salad dressing and everything. And they've got a whole bunch of different ones. Interesting. Did you get it, Kiki? Come on. Good girl. See, she still plays. See, I'm a happy cat. Ooh, got another one. We're back from grocery shopping, and well, we've been back for several hours, and basically we've had a wonderful day. I just want to talk about grocery shopping and how that is a challenge. I'm going to give you a few tips. One of the tips out there is plan your meals for the week and create your grocery list from that. This will also eliminate running back and forth to the store to pick up things for whatever meal you're having. I'm not quite at that stage yet, but I'm very close. I at least plan half of my meals ahead of time. From your planned meals, once you plan the week, you have your grocery list. It's right there in front of you. So now you have your list, off you go. Please don't go shopping when you're hungry. That'll lead to impulse purchases, and of course we all gravitate to junk food. I know I do. It's you know, it's easy, it's quick, I can open it when I get in the car. So make sure you've eaten. It was kind of a mistake for both my husband and I today. We both went shopping without eating first. So we did buy a few things that we probably shouldn't have, but we didn't do too badly. I didn't buy chips, didn't buy chocolate bars, nothing like that. So not too bad. I'm actually kind of pleased about it. Another tip is read the labels. If you want, let's say mayonnaise. Mayonnaise, there are different brands. And some brands have, you know, low fat, some brands have reduced fat, some brands have no fat. Read the labels, read the calorie intake, the fat, and the carbs, and judge which one you feel is best for you. Take the time to read the labels. It's really important. If you're not sure on how to read labels, or how to create a list, or how to plan meals, Health Canada has a website, www.hc/sc.gc.ca. I will put that in the description so that you can take a look, but there's a lot of useful information about eating and how to plan your meals and stuff like that. Here's a really interesting tip that I really like. Try a new vegetable or fruit every week, or even once a month. That way you have a little bit more variety in your meals, and it can be a more enjoyable thing for you. So I'm going to start doing that. I think that's a great tip, trying something new. And with veggies and fruit being, as they say, in the rainbow, it's the biggest bar, the biggest bar in the rainbow, the food rainbow. When you go to the Health Canada site, you'll see what I'm talking about. So there are a few tips. If you have any tips, by all means, leave them in the comments down below, and that'll be great. Any little bit of help I can get would be appreciated. I also want to talk about a conversation that I had with my husband. Now, he did most of the talking, as is what is normally true. He does more talking than I do. I'm actually a pretty shy person, and I can be pretty quiet, and for all my friends out there watching this, stop laughing. Stop it. I can still hear you. Okay. He was talking about a balanced life. Now, he doesn't mean equilibrium or balanced eating. He means a balanced life, having balance in your life. And it really, what am I doing? Am I Italian? And you know what? He brings up some interesting facts. One of the things he brought up was when I get into an art project, crafting or art or whatever it is that I get into, I get right into it and I jump into it with all. And I'm like, everything around me doesn't exist but that. I'm insane. I've got to get it done. I got to do it right, and I'll work on it hours and hours and hours and hours, and it doesn't help that I'm messy too. I'll just toss things to the side and leave it there, which can be very frustrating for my poor husband who has to live with me. And I'm grateful for his tolerance, and it's not been easy. I'm not an easy person to live with, and I'm not afraid to admit that. I definitely have things I have to work on. I'm not a perfect person. Well, obviously. Well, actually, maybe not so obviously to you. Most of you may not know me. So, I'm not an easy person to live with. Especially when I get into my art. It can end up from one end of the house to the other. And I really do try to clean up as I go, but when I'm right into the project, I'm right into it. And this is something I'm going to have to learn to deal with, and one of the things that I do is I forget to eat. Yeah, I forget to eat, and I forget meals, and I drop meals, and that's not healthy either. It just makes things even worse. I go from binge eating to not eating and then back to binge eating. It's amazing I'm still living. Oh, I got a stuffy nose. So he made some good points that, it kind of brought things. I've never really thought about it. Balance. When I think about things, I wonder if that's one of the things that I have been missing, is balance. Because I stopped doing all arts and crafts for a long time, and then when I finally get something, I'm like right into it, and I'm in there full force, and you can't distract me, and all that exists at that time is that project. Maybe if I did things on a regular basis, I won't be so intense on any one project, and that I'm able to, live my regular life, like, doing laundry and dishes and cleaning, and still do my projects and still do all the things that I do. So I gotta find a balance. My husband's great. He's really smart. And I value his opinion and his words. So this actually is going to help me. I'm going to have to sit here, sit wherever outside, and think about how I can make my life more balanced. Should be interesting. Well, that's going to be it for now, and I will see you all tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to some shopping tips from you. Have a good night. Ciao.